This is Rebekah Freedom for Heard Not Seen, episode 20-1, produced by John Beethan. And today's topic is going to be a little political, a little cray-cray, a little Americana, and a little, essentially, what can we do to choose something else? This episode is going to be a doozy, so if you are offended by intensity or swear words, or a female, or somebody who has grown up privileged, or whatever offends you, be prepared to deal with that. And here we go. ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo días? And all the rest. How the fuck are you? This hodgepodge of a wonderful, beautiful place. Oh, hey. All right, so I had a dear friend call me up today because her family was divided over this election. And as much as I want to avoid the whole political conversation, it's here, it's in our faces. Let's not be ostriches. So, I just got my tea in my hand, and my backbone is upright and ready to rock. So here we go. Now, the conversation as it is right now is that people didn't really choose Trump. They chose something different. They chose to voice their marginalization. And there's some people that feel that that's a joke. Why is the rich white frat boy rapist the marginalized one? But essentially, no matter where you're coming from, even Bernie Sanders was speaking to this crowd, the crowd that was like, listen, we don't buy into the bullshit here. We don't buy into the structure, the fundamentals. We want to choose something different. Right, we want to choose other. We don't want to choose the establishment. So let's talk about the establishment, okay? In the form of family. Like, where the fuck do you get all your opinions from, right? You weren't born squirted out into this primordial ooze called Earth and then just started being like, I'll have opinions. They were passed down to you in the code of your DNA. And it's been said that the letters of your spirit have been written to you through numerology and astrology and other ologies, biology and cosmological ology and whatever. Like, you didn't just come here and be like, I'm Republican. You got that through this original structure called your family, right? The passing on of tradition, the nomenclature of religious activism or whatever. So I love it when I try to do these and I can't download the words fast enough. It's like, what the fuck? But they're there. So, yeah. Deep breath, America, deep breath. Wow. Just wow. So let's talk about the inference of what it means to be part of your family, right? Because there's a lot of people walking around like, I'm a black sheep in my family. I am not part of the herd. So even that sort of metaphor kind of exposes the inference of what family is. Is family really to be beholden to a stagnant ideology that you're meant to carry on throughout generations without ever questioning it, without ever stopping to say no, I am going to create different, I want to choose something else. So because I feel like that's what family is, and family is, it sort of feels like it's lost the place of like being the safe space that you can be the fully most expressed joyful version of yourself, right? Now there may be some families like that, and if there are, hallelujah, praise the Lord, glory to God. But of course there's differences of opinion with it. Family is the little microcosm that you see where you don't want to upset mommy and daddy. You don't want to, you need their approval. So you stay stuck in the role of like daughter or son, and that doesn't ever leave room for all of your fucking relations, right? I love that a dog just barked as I said that. Did you hear it? All of your relations. And that's a Native American sort of tradition, as I've come to understand it over the last couple weeks, because it has been on the forefront with Standing Rock, with the water protectors, that the reality is all of my relations, the winged things, the hawks, the birds, the coyotes, the bison, Tatanka, and the Mitakuye, and the I've been blessed to be able to be invited into doing Native American sweats, and to hearing the Lakota language, and to really just say that maybe we've lost our way. If we are to walk this earth and to be sovereign, that means to be stewards of it. And again, I just want to say, like, we love our creature comforts. We love our creature comforts. Love them. Like, how many of us really want to be in a teepee out on the plains? Granted, there's some hipsters probably moving in that general direction, as the vanpreneurs have kind of taken over a large faction of our industry. There's a lot of people living out of motorhomes and vans quite on purpose now, because they want to be quote unquote off the grid. So all of this points to one thing, and that one thing points to a trillion other things, is that we want to choose something else. We want to choose beyond the boundaries of what we have chosen before. Even though that Hillary did not get elected, we have shown we want to choose something else. We want to choose the possibility of a female. Trump being elected, or Bernie running for this. Every single person who attempted the presidency this election season represented something different, right? And so that I think is the hope that we can see, is that I'm sorry for the background noise, that we're trying, we are attempting to create something different. Now here's the core of that. All right, listen up, motherfuckers. I said, listen up, motherfuckers. Like, I assumed the last name Rebekah Freedom, because freedom, I can't even get there fully. You can't see my face, you can't see my body, but hopefully my words echo, because here's the thing. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God. Come on. In the beginning, the Word was, it is the most powerful tool of fucking creation. That which we say affects our reality, because it is a reflection of our internal workings, the things that we've been handed down, the expression of our DNA. The expression. Our bodies are evidence of our thoughts. Who cares the freaking racial capacity of your melatonin to make you darker or lighter, or have like a particular heritage? That heritage is based on the environment and the land, and the way that land crafted and molded, just like water through rock. And that is why water is one of the most powerful elements. It will always find a way. So here it is. Listen to me dig deeply into this. Take a deep, deep, earnest breath. You are a powerful creator. You are, and always will be, a powerful creator. And there are codes of creation. I want to choose this, that, or something else. If you want to choose something else, you're saying, I want to choose beyond the boundaries of limitation of the thought that has been and birth a complete new reality into the world. Eckhart Tolle referred to this as a new earth. And he said, and this is the best expression of freedom that I have heard. The best definition is freedom is investing in your future now, fully in this moment. So will you choose kindness, but the full expression of kindness being a love for your body? Hi body, hi, hello body. What's going on? You're the love of my life. You're the thing that I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have this vehicle. I wouldn't have to worry about resources. I wouldn't have to worry about money, sex, looking good, health, wealth, beauty. Fucking all that shit. I wouldn't get caught up in that. I wouldn't. And your mind's just this little task rabbit that's like, okay, what do you want me to do? And your body's just like, well, what do you want to do? And then they come up with shit together. So America is now standing at the precipice of saying loudly and clearly, we want to choose something different, right? Like. And where you see divides of like the racism, the history repeating itself with Native Americans about to lose their land again, with Muslims being banned, with Black Lives Matter, with the divisiveness, ultimately those are the loudest cries that are all saying we want to choose something different. Now, is that different thing harmony? Or are we continuing to choose to create from chaos? Yeah, I'm going to be quiet there for a second. Just fucking think about that. Be the change. If you want to be the change in your life, what chaos, what drama, what like ego sins, and by ego sins, I simply mean missing the mark. What are you perpetuating? Are you living in perpetuation so that you can belong to a system that doesn't even fit your true spirit nature, and your integrity is being lost because you would rather have dick, or you would rather be able to take a bump, or you would rather be able to just sink back down into that which is comfortable versus step up into the unknown place and choose something completely different and create a new avenue of alignment and be the walking parable of creation? Yeah, motherfuckers! Like, what the fuck are we doing and why are we here? What the fuck are we doing and why are we here? What the fuck are we doing and why are we here? What the fuck are we doing and why are we here? Think about it. Who gives a shit who you are? Like, find your identity so you can lose it, so you can live in possibility versus conclusion. I said it. Find your identity so you can lose it, so you can live in possibility versus conclusion. Yeah! Motherfuckers! I live in this house by myself, and I have the absolute joy of being an American. I get to own my own company. I don't have to wear a particular style of clothes. I can be sexually expressive as I want to be. I can wax poetic. I can study the greats. I can go to libraries and read. I have the honor of educating myself as high as I fucking want to educate myself. And I can be as stupid as I want to be and watch cat videos on YouTube all day. I have that freedom because there's a collective creating the ontology of our existence. That which we creates us back. Thank you, Jason Silva, for that little reflection. So listen, the original structure here, you want to be mad at mom and pop, you want to be mad at the president, you want to be mad at God, you want to be mad at something else, you want to take the blame being that place where we put the pain. We excommunicate the pain from ourselves and we hand it down to somebody else and we say, vibrate at the same rate as me so I don't feel alone in this complete abyss of misunderstanding and misinformation. Yet there is a whole other faction of people rising up right now who are advocating for you, okay? They're advocating for your water, for your rights, for your full expression of yourself. And I will tell you that it comes from a place of family. Just focus on your family. Like, who are they? What are their thought patterns? Do you agree with them? Do you have to agree with them to belong to them? Like, is your whole life going to be predicated on where you belong? Is that what it's about? Like, are you going to be able, because where you belong is totally anchored into the past. You know? Be on the hunt for who you are yet to become. I just read that. It was such a beautiful quote. Let's say it again. Be on the hunt for who you are yet to become. The expression of you. Like, what has landed in your life, and how can you make choices that are impactful in a way that expresses peace. The vibe higher. So some people may not know that. And so if you're really wanting a greater grasp on what it means to be a powerful creator, if you want to hack the codes of creation, if you want to understand the power of the statement, I am that I am, if you want to explore the nuances of different religious traditions, and if you want to stare into the eyes of existence and have it growl back at you and you bring it home as a motherfucking pet, if you want to be able to create freedom for yourself, that is what I'm here for. That is literally what I have completely prostrated myself on the ground for, and flailed my arms out open wide, saying, here I am. I surrender fully to this cause and this energy to be the lighthouse to those who want to come home to themselves, to the power of the collective, all within us, in our thought, our breath, our loving, our sex, our expression, our bodies. To be here now, to be fully in this place, to be able to say, like, I may come from my family and my parents may contribute me to the body that I have, but my thoughts are going to create my future. I stand here at the precipice of my becoming, and I am going to do whatever it fucking takes to learn the codes of creation, to use my words in a way that exacts truth, integrity, and where I feel any time that I'm rejected, I don't let it turn into an obsession, but rather an opportunity to drop nuggets of gratitude into my everyday existence so that I reverberate out as a magnet for loving and for expression of self and other, that there is no boundary except for the separation I choose to believe in, because my beliefs are something that I swallow whole like a meal, but maybe they don't nourish me. And if they don't nourish me, be assured I will rise the next day, because I have two choices: either try again or fucking die. Was that enough? I think that was enough. That was enough for this time. So this has been episode 20-1 of Heard Not Seen, produced by the master artist John Beethan. And I am Rebekah Freedom. If you want a counselor that's going to just like rocket your life to the next level and whatever, come to me. And I can't even with the fucking people being like, I don't have the money to do it. We all have the money to do it. It's called credit cards. We all have the access and the ability to invest in our education, right? We just do. The past expenditures that you spent on getting things, fuck that shit. Fuck that motherfucking bull fucking shit. I am so fucking lit up right now. Listen to me. Rebekah Freedom, I am the counselor that people come to when they're done with the regular coaching, counseling. And thank you all coaches and counselors out there for doing the good work to prepare people to come to me so they can exact freedom in their life. Good job. Golf clap to you. Let's do this thing together. We're all in this together, okay? Be sovereign. Let's do this. Motherfuckers!